23 years back. And he is very, very dedicated devotee. In a way, he is literally sold out to Guru Maharaj and has served him in many ways. Both he and his good wife, Her Grace Champaklata Radhika Mataji, have served Bhakti Vedanta manner in London and also at Ujjain wholeheartedly. Since Ujjain temple is opened, they have contributed immensely, and in the role of a co-president, he has contributed in many, many projects of ISKCON Ujjain and is contributing still. Also, he has organized and managed several seminars for Guru Maharaj all over the world. So today we are very, very fortunate and we are very eager to know the experiences and pastimes of Guru Maharaj with him. So we request Prabhuji to please enlighten us. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Charu Swamiti Namine Srigda Cheta Supanita Neta Vagminam Charaspatam Prabhupada Gata Prananami Bhakti Charupam. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pachari Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Prasachadi Sutarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. First of all, I like to thank to the Ujjain devotee to organizing this wonderful way to glorify Guru Maharaj and come in contact, close contact to all the disciples. So thank you very much for organizing. And second, thank you for allowing me to give me this opportunity today to give little glimpse of Guru Maharaj's time I had with Guru Maharaj. I was very fortunate to serve Guru Maharaj so closely for so many years. I'm sure there are so many Surat devotees are logged into this one. They already heard so many of my time with Guru Maharaj. Many of them may repeat, but let's see. I was very fortunate. And in time, I will tell you that very senior devotee told that how fortunate you are to have this sadhu as your spiritual master, Guru. I think first of all, how I started in ISKCON. Very fascinating story, and Guru Maharaj loved this story as well. Guru Maharaj many times repeated, so many people he told, how Guru Maharaj actually got me into Krishna consciousness. One time, actually, I was against of ISKCON. I used to like temples, but one temple actually, ISKCON temple, I used to actually, when in a rude word, I would say I hated actually ISKCON temple. You know why? Because every time I went, the curtain was closed. So I used to say, and they say, oh, the God is resting. So every time I go, oh, your God is resting now? And they say, yeah, God is resting. I said, is he very busy person? Actually, every time I come, he's resting. But then I realized actually I was going wrong time. So how difficult I was, and how Guru Maharaj actually captured me into Krishna consciousness. My good wife here, Champakata Radhika Devi Dasi, her mother, my mother-in-law, Purna Masi, I don't know how many of you know Purna Masi, one of the very, very good devotee, very dedicated, very much surrendered to Guru than Krishna. So much surrender that I used to call, actually in Hindi we call Makhi Chus, like so miser. He won't release one penny she will let go anywhere. But Guru Maharaj, every time Guru Maharaj used to come, she used to give me, because I was the personal secretary, she used to give me the donation. Can you give it to Guru Maharaj? I said, you give it to Guru Maharaj. I said, no. So she was very fond of Guru Maharaj, and he had a problem. Hindi and English he couldn't speak and understand properly. So she wanted someone who can translate into English. So she asked her daughter, that is Champagata, that can you talk to Guru this message or that message? And whatever Guru Maharaj actually give the class everything, so she used to translate everything into Gujarati. So he used to go collect Guru Maharaj from the airport, bring them here, go around actually programs. So she was actually doing that. And by doing this, he was very fond of Guru Maharaj. I think she was more fond of Guru Maharaj than actually her mother. Then she started aspiring for him. And then actually they had a very good bond. So one time, I won't go into detail, but one time she wanted to call Guru Maharaj at home. And I said, if you want to, but don't expect me to be at home, because I was actually into Bollywood film, Bollywood actually music. I was in the band, and like weekdays I used to do the practice, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That is every week, whole round the year. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sometime even weekdays program. And I used to earn good money on that one. I think I used to earn good money. The money I used to get for one weekend, that was my salary for the whole month. I was working, same time actually I was doing this. So I said, look, if you want to call, it's up to you. He said, tomorrow is a Radha's Sitastami, and Guru Maharaj, if I invite, do you mind? I said, okay. I may go out for my practice, music practice, and because Friday is my program, Saturday is my program, Sunday is program. And Guru Maharaj came. That was Thursday, I still remember, Sitastami. The house was packed. She invited so many devotees. There was no room to move anywhere. I was upstairs, Guru Maharaj came, and I was upstairs in my room. Guru Maharaj came downstairs. Guru Maharaj said, where is your husband? That time my name was Rajendra Patel, but Guru Maharaj, प्यार से लोग मुझे राजू कहते थे. Even Guru Maharaj used to call me Raju. So he said, where is Raju? And they said, oh, he's upstairs. I said, why is upstairs? And I didn't want to come downstairs. And that day, for some reason, I canceled my practice, musical practice. And then someone came to give me a message that Guru Maharaj is calling you downstairs. Can you come downstairs? Unwillingly, I came downstairs. And there you are, I met Guru Maharaj. As an Indian person, I know that never looked in the eye of sadhu, because he will be hypnotized. So I didn't want to contact, eye-to-eye contact. So I was talking to Guru Maharaj, looking here and there, and Guru Maharaj looking at me. He said, Raju, look at me. And I used to actually just avoiding looking at his eyes. And then he said, okay, so I heard you are a musician. I said, yes, I play, in the band for this Bollywood musical band. He said, oh. So he said, look, I'm singing one bhajan. Can you play the madanga for me? And I played. And then he said, can you sing one bhajan as well? So I sang one bhajan. That was the Sitastami. So I still remember I sang Payo ji maine Ram Ratan Dhan Payo. So I sang, and then program finished. And he said, what are you doing tomorrow? And I said, tomorrow I got a program in the evening. Daytime actually I'm free. That is Friday, but I'm at work. And evening I have program, so I'm not free. He said, oh, that's okay, that's fine. He said, I was wondering that if you are free, that you can come and play Madanga. I have one program in the evening. And I said, sorry, I'm busy. in the evening, I got a program. Then he was about to sit in the car outside. So I went outside, like to respect Sadhu. So I went outside. He said, so what are you doing tomorrow lunchtime? I said, look, I told actually I'm working. I won't have a time. He said, oh, okay. But if you have a time, you can come for lunch at 1 o'clock. That was in Rameswar's house. I went there. Some reason, I don't know. I went to work. And I was thinking that Sadhu is inviting me. And everyone was telling me that how difficult you are, how stupid you are, that Guru is inviting you for the lunch prasadam and you refusing, you saying no. And I said, look, if you want to go, you go, but I don't know, I'm going to work. And for some reason, I called them up. And I said, look, I'm on my way. I'm coming. I'll be there before 1 o'clock. I'll take the prasadam 1 o'clock and 1:30, quarter to 2, I will leave again because I have to come back to work. I went there. I was there actually 12:30. It wasn't very far, Rameswar's house. I used to work in the central London. I came, I waited, and they were talking to me. And they were saying, how fortunate you are, the Guru Maharaj invited you for. I said, look, time 1 o'clock is already 1 o'clock, and I have to go back to work. And then I waited for another, I think 20 minutes, nearly half an hour. And at 1:30, I said, look, I have to go because I'm going back to work. And Guru Maharaj told me, your Guru Maharaj told me that it's 1 o'clock lunch. So that's why I'm here. And if you can't make it, I'm going. And I just actually got up and went outside. And they were calling me, please stay just 5 minutes, 5 minutes. I said, look, for the last half an hour, you're saying 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Guru Maharaj didn't know that Charu was waiting downstairs. So then someone went to the room upstairs, said, Guru Maharaj, Raju is here and he is going. The Guru Maharaj quickly came. He said, he's outside already. Guru Maharaj came running. And he said, where are you going? I said, Maharaj, actually, I was here 12:30 and 1 o'clock lunch and 1:30 actually is time and I need to go to work. You told me it's 1 o'clock. I was so rude. And I never realized who I was talking to. But that was me. But then Guru Maharaj said, I'm very sorry, come next. And then he said, come sit down next to me. So I sat next to him and he was asking me, so what do you do and how are you? And so I just said to him, I took prasadam and then I left. And he said, so this evening, can you make it? I said, sorry, this evening I can't make it. I just managed now, lunchtime, but evening I got a program. He said, anyway, just give him the address. If you can make it so nicely, sweetly. You know what? I canceled my program. I went for the program, played, and the program finished. And he said, so what are you doing, Raju, tomorrow? I said, oh, not, please, not again. And he said, tomorrow I got a program. And that was Saturday. So Friday night, Saturday, I said, look, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 3 days I'm busy in the evening. I got a program for literally all around the year, 52 weeks. He said, okay, fine, if you can make it. Again, I canceled my program. I went to the Guru Maharaj's program. And again, at the end, he said, so what are you doing tomorrow, Sunday? I said, look, Sunday is my busy day. I have 2 programs. And evening, I can't make it. He said, okay, fine. If you can't make it, that's all right. But if you think you can come, because I got another program, nice. You play nice mridanga. And, he's very charming, the way he saved, the way he actually acted, the way he talked, very sweetly. I canceled 3 programs. That means the 3 program money. That time, that 1 weekend money, I used to earn for 1 month, 8 to 5. Every day I go to work, 5 days. And then I done the program. Then he's gone. Everyone will say, oh, Guru Maharaj, please come back again. In my mind, I was saying, oh, please don't come back again. Just go And that finished. So I can continue with so then I continue with my life again. Within 1 month, actually, he came back. My wife said, my Guru Maharaj is here. I said, oh, don't tell me he's back again. And later on, actually, he called me. He said, so what are you doing this evening? Again, that was the weekend. Because he used to come for the weekend. And I said, he engaged me. Anyway, but this is how Guru Maharaj actually was trying his best to bring me. And slowly, I'm here with dhoti and kurta with the tilak on. This is how actually Guru Maharaj, his causeless mercy, made me come to ISKCON. I joined in. Actually, one thing, when I used to play this music in the band outside, I used to go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I used to come back Friday evening. I leave from work, come home, go to the program, and by the time I come home, it's still like 3 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. I used to come, and then I go to sleep. And meantime, Champakata Radhika, who used to get up, take bath, and go to temple. I didn't know. One day, actually, I noticed that actually she was not there next to me. And I was like, could be this gone? And then I found out actually that she was in the temple. So this is how actually I started my early days. I know I have only 40 minutes, but I got so many things to tell. So then let me start with my first journey, Guru Maharaj's Vyas Puja. I think that was Guru Maharaj's 50th anniversary, 50th birthday. So that Vyas Puja, we are going to celebrate in Italy. Italy is about more than 25 hours drive from London, and we decided to go by car. So on the way, there is a place called Radhades in the Belgium, Radha Gopinath temple, beautiful deity. So we stayed overnight there. And then from there, we went to Zurich temple. We stayed overnight there. And from Zurich, it's about 11, 12 hours drive again to go to Milan, that is Bergamo. So we went there. And we were supposed to come during the daytime. But in a way that time there was no mobile phone. There was actually no GPS. Only you had to follow through the road maps, the Google Maps, road maps. So we were following that actually hard copy, which road to go. So we were 3 cars together. Champakata's brother, Prem Sankirtan, was in the front. Niladhari Krishna, the most amazing devotee I ever come across with any devotee like him. Such a nice devotee. He was in the middle and I was at the back. Because he had little problem on the road. So I said, look, you just follow us. You follow the first car and I'm following you. So we keep him in the middle. And somehow, actually, he got lost in the traffic. And there was like no mobile, there was no GPS. For some reason, anyway, we come back again together and we started journey. So that's actually we got a little late. So by the time we reached, it was about 11 o'clock, 11:30. The gate in the Italy temple, that actually Bergamo temple, they have gate. It's nearly about quarter mile, kilometer from the gate to the temple, and the gate was locked. So the gate was locked. So we didn't know what to do. The weather was very bad that day. It was a thunderstorm. And I have never seen a thunderstorm in my life with the lightning, and it was making some noise. And I have never seen something like this. And the gate was closed. So I climbed the gate and went inside, followed the road, and I came to some rooms. I said, look, we are here. And luckily the devotee, I woke up, he was from London. So I said, look, we are from, you're from London, 3 cars there. The gate is locked. And can we have a key to open the lock so we can come inside? And so he went to the organizer. I won't give the name, the person, very senior devotee, and he refused to open the gate. He said, no, he tells them to wait till morning. So I was waiting, and then I had to come back because the 3 cars waiting. We had the children. They were actually 7, 8 years old that time, my children. And I said, sorry, we have to wait. And it was in thunderstorm, in the lightning. We were waiting whole night till morning when the gate opened. I think about 6:30, 7 o'clock. The whole night we were waiting in the car. Some reason actually, and I was so angry. Angry means actually, he don't want to mention. But then actually when we went inside, some reason Guru Maharaj already knew all this thing. Guru Maharaj called me, so I heard you had a very tough time. You came late and nobody opened the door. And I'm so sorry. And Guru Maharaj, you don't have to be so sorry. You didn't know we were here, and whatever happened, it happened. And so then when we left, and Guru Maharaj looked after us so nicely that time. And we should look after him because actually it was his Vyas Puja. But Guru Maharaj was so kind. That was actually my experience. He was so kind. And when we left from there, personally, he went to the actually bakery and told them to make pizza for us for the packed lunch. He gave us so much pizza. And we left from there after the Vyas Puja. But that was actually the first time I came across with him so closely. And that was actually my turning point. Actually, he was so caring, so kind. So this is how actually I celebrated his Vyas Puja. I was brought up in India, and the first Sanskrit slok actually I learned in the school. That was Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayati Girim Yat Kripa Tam Hamandesi Guru Dinatharini. The Mukam Karoti Vachalam, and I used to know the meaning of that actually any layman can actually start walking and talking and climb the mountain. I said, oh yeah. This is all in the book. And who believes this sort of things happen? One time actually I was with Guru Maharaj in Radhavis. And 4 o'clock Aarti, and there were no one there, so I was just doing the Aarti. I was singing the Aarti, playing the drums, and then suddenly there was one group of people. I think one coach came, and they were all Hindi understanding people, Hindi spoken actually. They were there, so I started giving them some Krishna conscious, and suddenly there was a pujari. He came after his pujari done, and he came and he said something to me. And when you go to different country, they speak like an English, but in their tone. So he was Dutch, and he said something in English, but I thought actually I didn't understand. I said yes, sorry. I thought he told me that can you stop it because actually Guru Maharaj is coming to give the class, and Guru Maharaj was scheduled to come and give the class. So can you stop it? That's actually I understood. I said okay, sorry, and then actually I stopped, and Guru Maharaj came, gave the class, and then after the class, Guru Maharaj was going to go, and we all got up and just ready to go outside to go follow Guru Maharaj. And someone came to me and said, so you are giving the class tomorrow, Bhagavatam class? I said, are you talking to me? He said, yeah. He said, I give Bhagavatam class here? He said, no. He said, I don't know even Bhagavad Gita. How can I give Bhagavatam class? He said, no, your name is there. So then I said, hold on, what's going on here? Then someone asked him, so you giving the Bhagavatam class tomorrow? I said, no. If someone, I don't think it's me, someone else. Then the third person came. So that is confirmed that definitely there is a misunderstanding that my name was there. So I went to Guru Maharaj. I said, Guru Maharaj, can you do me one favor? He said, what do you want? I said, Guru Maharaj, you are going today. And tomorrow morning, I'm going tomorrow afternoon. He said, yeah, what is the problem? I said, it's a big problem. I said, what is the big problem? I said, Guru Maharaj, they asked me to give the class, Bhagavatam class tomorrow morning in the temple room. And I can't. Guru Maharaj said, it's very simple. You just read the Sanskrit slow. You explain actually word to word and just read the translation and purport. It's very simple. As a Guru Maharaj, in my mind, actually, I was saying, Guru Maharaj, you are not giving, I'm giving the class. And Guru Maharaj said, not to worry. And he just put his hand on my shoulder and started walking. I said, Guru Maharaj, I'm asking for the help, please. Can you tell them that I can't give the class? Guru Maharaj turned around and said, yes, tomorrow morning Radha Vinod will give the class. And I said, Guru Maharaj, you said something wrong here. He said, what? He said, I'm not giving the class. And you said, I will give the class. Yeah, it's simple, just do that. And he started walking, and actually he was putting his arm on my shoulder, and we walked and walked and walked. I came back from there. Guru Maharaj actually gone by car to the airport. I came back to the room, and I said, I don't know what to do. By the time it was already 7 o'clock, gone past 7. Giving the class because it is confirmed. They all say that you giving the class. I said, but what I'm going to talk about? Bhagavatam, what? It was Canto, I think Canto 1 and some chapter. So I said, look, can I? So I went downstairs to look in the temple room. Temple room was locked. And then, so anyway, some reason I found the book at 11 o'clock. Someone gave me English book. I read that one. I made some notes. And then actually next day morning, I gave the class. I didn't want to sit on the Vyasasana, and they said, look, there is a rule that whoever gives the class has to sit on the Vyasasana. So by force, I had to sit on the Vyasasana to give the class. And some reason, I didn't know, I was so worried. Actually, I was thinking to leave the temple at night somewhere, go somewhere and don't come back. But some reason I didn't know where to go to. There was no transport. So I managed, I gave the class. And when I finished the class, they were asking me questions, and I said, look, hold on, I just managed. Even I don't know how long actually I talked. I talked for nearly an hour. So after that, actually, I realized that actually I don't know Bhagavad Gita. But this is actually, I realized actually that actually, that class, how I managed that class. First, I saw that Guru Maharaj's kindness. Then I saw the blessing of Guru Maharaj. When Guru Maharaj can mukam karoti vachalam, then I realized the meaning of that verse. What is mukam karoti vachalam? The person can't talk. He can talk anything about Krishna. And I was talking, that was my first realization of how Guru Maharaj's blessing is. I saw the kindness of Guru Maharaj. Second, I saw that Guru Maharaj is actually blessing. So when he put actually his arm on my shoulder, he was blessing me. Not to worry, just go. And I think I wasn't talking. I was just opening my mouth. Guru Maharaj, through Krishna, was talking through my mouth. And that was actually my first experience of giving Bhagavad Gita class. When I was talking about Italy, that was actually Guru Maharaj's 50th birthday. And Jamuna from London, she made a wonderful cake. That was actually the whole parampara of Guru Parampara. So she made actually Guru Maharaj is this thing to the icing sugar. And I still have, that is after 25 years, actually still have that Guru Maharaj's icing sugar that was made in the 50th anniversary. So I hope everybody can see this. This is Guru Maharaj, 50th ago, icing sugar. So, okay, that was my second. Then we traveled with Guru Maharaj. I had a wonderful opportunity to travel with Guru Maharaj to the Europe. So many different countries in the European country. One time, Ramananda Rai Prabhu, actually from Belgium, very senior devotee. He's senior than even me. He organized one program. So many Dutch language people actually, they were there. They were speaking like a Dutch language. I was sitting on the stage next to Guru Maharaj, playing Madanga. He done beautiful bhajan, then little Kirtan, and then he started giving the class in English. And there was a devotee next to me was translating everything in Dutch language. So English, then actually Guru Maharaj said something and he was translating everything to Dutch. Then some reason, it was actually, when you're in this condition, you feel, I was finding very boring because Guru Maharaj is saying English and then you have to wait and I didn't understand Dutch, so actually he translated. So I was actually dozing off. And suddenly I heard Guru Maharaj, I didn't say that. So Guru Maharaj said something in English and a Dutch devotee was translating and Guru Maharaj said, I didn't say that, I said like this. I woke up. I said, what? That means Guru Maharaj understands Dutch language. And he said, I said something like this. And Guru Maharaj translated himself actually in the Dutch language. So, and devotee said, oh, I'm sorry, yes. Then he corrected that this is what actually Guru Maharaj meant. Anyway, the program finished. There were nearly about actually 150, 200 people were there in the program. And there's so many Dutch people who came very first time, they all come running to the Guru Maharaj and they were asking questions, this and that, because they were so surprised that Guru Maharaj knew Dutch language. And when you speak actually their language, they love it. And the Guru Maharaj actually got a very charm. And he started talking to them in some Dutch language, some English, and this is how. So Guru Maharaj is always looking for the opportunity, how he can actually preach to any people and every people. And that day, I think it was my another experience that Guru Maharaj got knowledge of so many things. When you walk with Guru Maharaj in the garden, Guru Maharaj will tell you, this is this plant, this is this flower, this is this tree. I said, hold on. You know Bhagavad Gita, you know Vedas, Puranas, you know about the gardening? And sometimes when he talks to some person, he will talk about the cars. All the different cars. And sometimes you get confused that is he a sadhu or is it some car mechanic or the car person. And he talk about cars for hours and hours, and then at the end he tells the person such a way to bring him into the Krishna consciousness. And then he said, oh, he won't talk about the Krishna consciousness, he will just talk about the cars. Because the other person liked cars, and actually he tells so many things about these cars. So this is the Guru Maharaj got the knowledge. So this another thing. One time Janmashtami, Guru Maharaj asked me, can you come to Zurich temple for Janmashtami program? I don't know how many of you been to London or you heard, at the present we get about 70, 80,000 people in Janmashtami. So Guru Maharaj invited to go in the Zurich, and they said it's about 100, 120 people come for the Janmashtami. And Guru Maharaj said, you come. So by this time, I know the value of the Guru. So I said, okay, Guru Maharaj will come. We went there and we started doing we were going to do some bhajans, so we were doing the practice. The day came Janmashtami. I was on the stage. Guru Maharaj was there, and Guru Maharaj called Prem Sankirtan Prabhu. So he said, who done your tilak? And he said, Radha Vinod. And my collar, without even cuffing, there was no collar, but my collar was up that I done the tilak. And the next thing, Niladhari Krishna, my brother-in-law, again another one. And he said, so Niladhari, who done your tilak? And he said, Radha Vinod. Now this time I said, wow, there are two names already there. Actually, my name is there. And then, so Radha Vinod, you done your tilak as well. I said, Guru Maharaj, yes. And he said, Murari, come here. And he called the Murari, the devotee from Zurich. He said, can you take them upstairs, wash their forehead, and can you put the tilak back again? So then I realized that Guru Maharaj is a very perfectionist actually. He wants everything to be perfect. And I was so proud that time that yes, see Tilak I done today, but then I realized that Tilak was not right. Guru Maharaj wanted actually Tilak properly. One time, Guru Maharaj asked me, can you, someone's birthday? So we went together to the mall to buy something. And Guru Maharaj and myself, we were just walking the mall, and he said, okay, take this one. I bought it, came home, wrapped it up nice. He said, and then he said, what is this? I said, Guru Maharaj, gift, I wrapped it. He said, do you call this wrapping? I said, Guru Maharaj, in my mind, I was saying, this is the best I could do. And this, I'm good at it. And Guru Maharaj opened up the whole thing, ripped up actually. He said, give me another paper. And then actually the way he done. Then actually I realized that actually, Guru Maharaj is, whatever he does, so perfect. Every time Tamal Krishna Maharaj was here, in His Holiness Tamal Krishna Maharaj was studying in Oxford University and Cambridge University. Whenever Guru Maharaj came to London, he always made an appointment to make sure to go and see Tamal Krishna Maharaj. I used to call His Holiness Tamal Krishna Maharaj. Guru Maharaj is here, like to come in. And Tamal Krishna Maharaj used to say straight away. If in the morning, he said, yeah, come afternoon. Or in the evening, he said, okay, come tomorrow morning. He was even eager to meet him as well. So we went. And the road is about 40-45 minutes drive. So Guru Maharaj said, how long it will take? I said, Guru Maharaj, it will take about 40-45 minutes to be there. And then Guru Maharaj actually was tired. So he was resting. He closed his eyes and he was resting. I was driving. And then suddenly again, Guru Maharaj just opened his eye. And he said, so so Radha, how far now? I said, Guru Maharaj, it will take an hour and hour 25 minutes. He said, earlier you said 45 minutes. Now you think hour and 25. I said, Guru Maharaj, because there's a lot of traffic. So Guru Maharaj said, you can't fly? And that gave me some idea. It was traffic. And in the Western country, you know that there is a hard shoulder. That hard shoulder is only for the breakdown use only. You can't go into that hard shoulder. And if you go on the hard shoulder, that's it. You get caught. And if the police catch you, you may lose your license or a heavy penalty. So I said, I had a devotee in back. Gaura Hari Prabhu was sitting. Guru Maharaj was in the front. I said, Guru Maharaj, I told devotee, hold tight. And I went to the hard shoulder and I just zoom, went. And within no time, we were there. He said, how did you manage? I said, Guru Maharaj, with your mercy. Anyway, don't do this. This is actually, I broke the rule. But the important thing is actually when I reached there, Guru Maharaj used to give a Dandvat Pranam. Dandvat Pranam to His Holiness Tamal Krishna. Tamal Krishna Maharaj used to say, Bhakti Charu, don't do this in front of your disciple. We are God brothers. You don't have to do this. He said, no, you are senior. And I used to give Dandvat Pranam with Guru Maharaj. And until Guru Maharaj get up, you have to stay. And I was just watching when Guru Maharaj get up. And then I used to get up. But this is what I learned, that how much respect he had for his God brother. And how much actually he respected that he's a very senior. And as a senior devotee, he was respecting him as a senior devotee. Dandvat Pranam. I have never seen that actually any sannyasi give a sannyasi a Dandvat Pranam. So this is what actually I learned, that how to respect. So, and then actually they used to talk and talk and talk. So this is another, my experience with a learning thing. One last thing I tell you, I know I don't have a time. Whenever Guru Maharaj traveled to Europe, there was one devotee from Zurich. Name was, what was his name? Mulidhar. And he's a personal servant who used to, I forgot his name. Anyway, he was actually serving Guru Maharaj all the time. He never gave chance anyone to serve. And I was agitated to actually serve Guru Maharaj when Guru Maharaj taking prasadam. And Guru Maharaj knew that actually I was agitating to serve and he won't give me chance. That Guru Maharaj one day called me. He said, I can see that you want to serve me. But you know what? If you want to learn how to serve someone, then learn from him. He is very expert. He knew exactly what Guru Maharaj required, when and how to serve. He was so punctual, so nice, so good. So then actually I asked him, and Guru Maharaj stayed in front of him. So he said, okay, do you want to learn? So this is how actually then I learned how to serve even sannyasi, not just Guru Maharaj. So these are the so many things. While actually I think this is just glimpse. I have a list of things which I know the Surat devotee are listening, they know that there are so many things I have that actually I learned with Guru Maharaj. That everything, actually, if I have a time, I can tell you one more thing. Do I have time? Okay, I'll tell you last thing. One time, Guru Maharaj always liked to celebrate birthday. One evening, Guru Maharaj was going to give the class in the temple room. And just before he was entering the temple, someone said, oh, Guru Maharaj, today is his birthday. Guru Maharaj said, oh, happy birthday. And he turned around to me and said, Radha, can you arrange for the cake? Now, cake things, actually, you can't just go and cook it just like that. Cake things, it will take 2-3 hours to cook. And you can't get, but Guru Maharaj ordered, can you get cake ready? So I was trying to manage something. I managed. By the time I came, it was about, I think, 12, 13 minutes, not even 15 minutes late. I was entering in the classroom. And the Guru Maharaj said, so, Radhavendra, what do you call this time? What time the class start? And I couldn't say anything. He said, can you just leave the class? And he kicked me out from the class. And I said, in mind, actually, I wasn't, hold on, you are the one that you told me to go and arrange for the cake, and now you're telling me to go out. Anyway, the class finished. Guru Maharaj was staying with me, so I was driving. I was a little upset, and Guru Maharaj sat down. So he said, I can see you are a little upset, aren't you? I said, no, it's okay. You are my guru, so I have to accept things. He said, yeah. But you know what? I have to tell someone off, and only I can tell who's my close to me. And then I said, oh, wow. That means I'm close to Guru Maharaj. And when he came out from the car, he said, come here. And he gave me the big hug, biggest hug, I said, thank you, Guru Maharaj. So Guru Maharaj actually is teaching sometimes by some example. And if you are close, I tell you, they think that it is chastisement. When you are close, every padam pade, actually every step you get a chastisement. And you should be ready. Sometimes you feel like to just leave the movement. I'm better off somewhere. And if you are not ready, actually you'll be upset and upset and upset again. So these are the things Guru Maharaj is teaching you. So, and when you are with the Guru Maharaj, you can see, you can learn so many things from Guru Maharaj. I think I'm gone over the time. What is the time? Oh, I still have a time? Okay. Guru Maharaj actually was doing Abhay Charan in London, the recording. And I was told that, Radha Vinod, you look after the transport and prasadam. I think that's the biggest thing. Everyone was staying in different house here, two devotee here, two devotee there, two devotee other side, Guru Maharaj in one house. So you have to bring everyone together, then go and make sure the prasadam is cooked. We were cooking in the temple, then you take the prasadam on time, and Guru Maharaj want everything on time. And prasadam should be not just ordinary prasadam, has to be opulent prasadam every day. So anyway, I was doing this. One day, someone told Guru Maharaj that today is the birthday of this devotee here. And Guru Maharaj said, okay, Radha Vinod arranged the cake. And I knew that already. So I already arranged for the cake. We finished our recording in someone's house. From there, we all went to the temple and the prasadam was ready. And we were waiting. Guru Maharaj had a meeting upstairs in the room and he was talking to someone. So we were waiting that Guru Maharaj come, then we can start the prasadam. We can start the prasadam. So anyway, time is up. So I tell you, prasadam. So someone said, can you start the prasadam? We can't, it's Guru Maharaj. I think I've been told that actually the time is up, we have to finish. But in the next time, when I have time, I will continue. This is just opening. I have so many experience with Guru Maharaj to share with everyone. And this is a wonderful thing that actually so many devotees, actually I'm still learning. And we can learn so many things out of Guru Maharaj's etiquette, Guru Maharaj actually teaching. And this is how actually how to deal with the spiritual master, how to value Guru Maharaj, how to value the spiritual master. And this is what actually Guru Maharaj is actually teaching every step, the way he teaches, the way he behaves, the way his etiquette. And this is what actually by just looking we can learn so many things. His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj, Guru Maharaj ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Thank you very much for listening. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you to all the wonderful devotees. Thank you for joining. Jai. Shri Guru Maharaj Glorification session ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Ramananda Prabhu ki jai.